Okay, we're back up. All right. Everyone, judge Alex to make him feel bad.
How dare you not know the rules of Dungeons and Dragons?
Nerd.
You're almost as bad as Eddie.
Yeah. Walked into that.
Yeah.
Okay.
How dare you not memorize the entire spell handbook?
Yeah.
God damn it, I'm having trouble picking. Shit. You know what? God damn it.
Alex, suddenly, Cuban-American journalist Rick Sanchez appears before you and wants to interview you.
Fuck. No, don't do that.
No, he doesn't.
Don't bring out goddamn Rick Sanchez right now.
Yeah.
Not yet. Not the right Rick Sanchez.
No. You're going to get the wrong Rick Sanchez. You're going to get the real-life Rick Sanchez. So how does it feel to play a spellcaster and not have your spells ready? Do you find it hypocritical that Eddie is making fun of you, seeing as how he wasn't clearly not ready for this game tonight? Well, how do you feel about that?
I feel like Eddie's a hypocrite.
I understand that you're a racist and you were afraid that this entire interview was going to be done in Spanish. Is that true?
It must feel just as odd as... It must feel just as odd as Ray trying to play a character that has a background.
Oh.
Alright, fuck it. Fuck.
No comment.
What you gonna do?
Fireball.
Fireball! Yay!
I'm so sorry, Raymond.
Okay, I have to make a reflex save. Well, who are you casting it on?
The big one.
You cast it on the big one. All right, are you gonna cast it in such a way that it doesn't immolate your friend?
Yes.
Cool. All right. What do I have to make a reflex save? Reflex save for half. All right. What do I have to make?
Well,
Eddie?
C is 11.
What's that?
Hey, Eddie,
Yes.
why'd you even ask him for clarification?
I don't know.
It'd be so much funnier if you just... It'd be so much fun if you just let him deal with his mistakes of not clarifying.
I feel like I'm doing that with a lot of people. So
Yeah.
I feel like I should have just said no. You know what? You made ammunition this turn. You just made a bunch of fire ammo, and that's all you did.
Well, no, that'd just be a little mean.
That'd be really mean.
I think it... Yeah. In the case of him saying, fuck it, I'll do this,
Okay.
targeting that guy,
What? Hey.
then it'd be funny.
What level spellcaster are you, Zin? What's your caster level?
My spellcaster level
Yeah.
is... I don't think I leveled that up. I think I'm
Is
still...
anyone else getting in there?
You're like 16. You're like 16, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so then you're max. So you're gonna roll 10 die 6. Well, actually, okay. And okay, so it's gonna be you're a sorcerer, so it's gonna be 10. It's a third level spell, so 13. What's your charisma modifier?
Charisma modifier is 4 plus 4.
Okay, so I got to roll a 17 reflex save, and you're gonna roll 10 die 6 damage. Okay, there.
45.
Sounds possible.
45? Nice. Okay. Alright. Uh, 18. Okay. The frog. You launch. You cast a fireball. And you launch it at the big frogman. The big frogman leaps out of the way at the last minute, and you create a massive explosion right next to him. It partially knocks him back, and he takes half of that damage. So he takes 22 damage as opposed to 45 damage. And let's see. Alright. Oh my god. I'm opening up all the wrong shit. Stop it!
Huzzah!
No! Okay. Alright, well, whatever. It's all good, because I know how much damage I've taken. So, you blasted the frog boy, and... Meanwhile, in the plain of Pandemona, so right when you get to the river Styx, some more crazy shit starts going down because you picked a plane that's constantly fucked up and bad things happen in it all the time. So,
Oh yeah, Alex.
Yes.
For the record, you get a +4 bonus on saving throws against fear effects if you're within 10 feet of.
Oh, really?
okay. All right.
Yeah.
So,
I have a very courageous orb.
everybody that's in Pandemona has to make another reflex save. So I need Devdin and Aaron to make another reflex save.
Reflex save?
Yep. Or dexterity save.
Aren't some of them in the black goo water right now?
It's worse than that.
22.
22. You do not make it. Devdin.
Oh.
20, not natural.
You do not make it. Spidey. Spidey makes it. And Larala crits. Larala makes it. And Zustam.
Wasn't Marala underwater?
She was in the water, but she's like the massive Black River starting to carry them away. And then this happened. So then the wind picks up again, and it picks all of you up, and it slams Devdin, Aaron, and Zustan back out of the water and onto the ground again. Meanwhile, it also slams Spider-Man and Larala, but they are able to like recover a little bit, and they're not as badly wounded. So everybody takes 4d10 damage. Spider-Man and Larala are going to take half damage.
Mm.
So you guys take 16 damage. Zusan takes 16 damage. The other two take 8.
Alrighty, 16 to the face.
Yeah.
Brings my health to 188.
Okay, Devdin is at 188.
Let me see what I am at.
What's your max, Devdin?
204.
204. Okay.
You said 16, correct?
Yeah, 16 damage.
I am at 202 health.
Alright, 202, and your normal will be 218?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, Spider-Man and Larala take 8 damage. So yeah, they get tossed to sound like and they hit the ground, but they're not as bad. They're able to kind of like cushion their fall a little bit. The good news is Larala's out of the fucking goop now. And Larala's at 85. Okay. And we're back up to the top of the round. Okay. Larala steadies herself and reaches over to Spider-Man and starts grabbing at the magic jar. Let's just hurry up and get this thing and release this thing and get the hell out of here. Spider-Man almost moves to stop her, and then he lets her. So Larala has taken the jar and has set it in front of the river that they're in front of, the big goopy river. She hasn't opened it yet, but she's basically getting ready to. Meanwhile, Frog Boys back in the temple. The Frog Boys all draw javelins, and they are going to murder all three of you. One's going to throw a javelin at Reinhardt, another's going to throw a javelin at Zin, and the other's going to throw a javelin at Ramirez.
Alright.
So
I'm going to cast Wall of Force.
you may do so on your turn.
Okay. Alright.
we have to do a dex save or something?
No, it's a range
Just
attack. I have to
AC
actually
first.
attack you guys. Which would be nice if my
Okay.
frickin' thing would open up. Okay. Throwing javelins, plus 5 range. Reinhardt, what's your AC? 23?
24.
24, okay. Miss! One throws a javelin, hits your force field, and bounces off. Zin, what's your AC?
11.
11. 15. You take a javelin to the stomach. And,
Yeah, that's not good.
yeah. So you are at, you take 7 damage. What's your max health?
Max health is 90.
Okay.
That's not good.
So you are now at 83. You've been stabbed with a javelin. Ramirez, one starts throwing a javelin at you. You were holding your action. What are you going to do?
Yes, budget?
What are you going to do?
Attack the javelin as it comes at you. Attack the javelin as it comes at you.
All right, that would be the deflect arrows feat. How would that work?
He's just attacking a javelin. He's not deflecting anything.
Okay, well,
It's a
I'm just
javelin,
going
think
to
arrows.
roll to see if it hits you first. 23.
And he did say he would attack anything that attacks him.
Yeah.
The javelin is attacking him.
Okay. All right. Well, they throw the javelin at him, and you can go ahead and make an attack on it.
Okay,
You're at a -4 penalty.
20, right?
Yeah, it's a D20. You're at a -4 penalty. Roll. You're gonna add 13 to your D20.
Sorry.
3 plus 14 or 3 plus 13. That'd be 16. Okay. You try to swat the javelin out of the air. You don't. It stabs you right in the stomach, and you take 3 damage. So you're at 105.
He breaks the handle. He cuts the handle in half.
The
head still goes through his stomach.
He completely
The head
misses.
goes through his stomach, and now he has splinters in his eyes.
Yes. You basically miss. You miss the javelin when you try to hit it, and it stabs you in the stomach. You're at 103. You're at 105. So yeah, what you're looking for is the deflect arrows feat, which I don't think your character has. So that's what the frog boys do. Aaron, are you going to do anything as you've been slammed to the ground? No, you're in Pandemona. Are you going to do anything?
I'm gonna try and get up. Would be good. I'm gonna try and get to a safe area.
Okay. Well, there are no safe
try and
areas.
Shrug off all of this.
Yeah, you're in.
Then in that case, I'm gonna say, fuck it, and I'm gonna look at what's her name again?
Larala.
Whatever her name is.
Larala.
I'm gonna look at Larala and can't you just dump the thing into the river?
She shouts at you, "Help me open it!" She's like reaching. She's starting.
I rush over there and begin to try and help her open this.
Okay, you open the magic jar, and something happens. Okay, you guys.
What
all right,
possibly happened?
you guys kicked her ass like 4 hours ago, right? Like 3?
Yeah.
3 hours. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, let me rephrase. I kicked her ass 3 hours ago.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I guess you guys are lucky then. So, yeah, it hasn't. Yeah, I haven't had enough time to heal. So, so the jar opens up, and out comes the fully formed Cenobite. It's standing there wearing this creepy leather outfit, and it kind of just looks at you, smiles, and falls over into the bloody goop. and seems to be floating downstream.
Wonderful.
Okay, so you have
Let's get the fuck out of here.
you have done that.
I
Okay.
agree.
Okay. And the moment that happens, suddenly Zeuston fades away, looking at you, Devdin, saying, "I'm sorry," and he's gone.
Bitch. I don't care that I'm not there.
The spell only has a 4-hour effect. Doesn't.
No, it's only got a 7-hour effect, but it doesn't matter. You're not in the plane of shadows anymore. You're in Pandemona.
Bitch.
I mean, there is a portal behind you, but it's closing.
I begin moving towards the portal as quickly as I can.
Fuck away.
Okay, you start doing that. Spider-Man, Spider-Man grabs the jar and starts like rushing back towards the portal. He starts he webs back onto the rock and basically gets onto the original rock structure that you were on, and he's right in front of the portal. You run up, you're in front of the portal, and we'll find out what happens in a minute. Ramirez, you've been stabbed with a javelin. What are you gonna do?
Cry out in pain.
Let's see how good his pull-out game really is.
Oh, that reminds me. You heal 24 hit points, so you are back to full. So, like, the javelin wound instantaneously heals, and you're fine. All right, what are you gonna do, man?
Oh yeah, I forgot it was the Highland.
Yeah.
I go from one of the frogs and
Which frog? There's 3 of them that are in a group that were throwing javelins, and then there's one the big one that's in front of Reinhardt.
I go to like the 3 ones, the one on the far right.
Okay. And what are you gonna do?
Second. I'm gonna do the Great Cleave.
Great Cleave is not something you can just do. You need to attack. The way Cleave works is that when you drop an opponent, and you can then, like, if you bring an opponent to 0 and they fall down, then you can make a next attack on a nearby opponent. That's Cleave. Great Cleave means that if you cut down that second opponent, you can keep going. You can basically cut down anything that's in a circle around you. That's what it means. So you can't just cleave automatically. Are you going to attack the guy on the right?
Just do the power attack.
The what? You're going to do the power attack? Okay, how much are you going to take away from your attack? You got to take away a number from your attack roll in order to increase the damage in your power attack. How much are you going to take away?
7.
7. Okay. You're going to roll a d20 and you're going to add 10.
Uh, 20.
Okay, 20 total?
Yeah.
Is it a natural 20 or is it just like a non-natural 20?
No, not 20.
Unnatural 20. Okay. You do not you miss. Okay, you do a big power attack and you whiff. You can make your next attack. Your next attack is at a +3. So roll a d20 and add 3.
8.
8. You miss. Okay, you can make one more attack. It's at a -4. So roll a d20 and subtract 4 from it.
7.
7? Okay. You do these big power attacks and you miss all 3 times. Alright, Reinhardt, what are you going to do? You got a frog trying to bite you.
Multi-attack.
What are you going to do?
Big frog.
Multi-attack? Okay, go ahead.
Multi-attack.
Alright.
No frog's gonna be biting.
Okay.
Alright, what was it? A +3 to that hit? No. Nah. Close. Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh. While you're doing that, I got to think of something else happens. Okay, so okay, Ramirez, you attempted to attack the frog person. So something happens.
What did I just do?
I'll tell you in a minute. I gotta look it up.
I didn't realize that's holy ground.
Okay. You have lost... Okay, Ramirez, you have lost 3 points of honor for attacking a non-immortal on holy ground. So your total honor score is now 11. You have a +0.
You are no longer worthy.
It is dishonorable to attack a non-immortal on holy ground. It's also dishonorable to attack a immortal on holy ground.
Dishonorable.
So just don't attack beings on holy ground.
Yeah, they're not supposed to fight at all on holy ground. So this should have happened last time, but I fucked up and forgot about it. So that's why they were doing the hokey pokey outside earlier. I'm basically ruling that him coming here caused some kind of weird disruption in the weave of magic, and it wound up unhallowing their entire temple. But they've turned it back now, so it's like it's holy again. So we can't actually do it.
Wonderful.
So do I do the rolls now?
Well, yeah, go ahead and make your attack. Yeah,
Alright.
I've been waiting for you to make the attack. It's just I remembered I need to do this thing to him.
Alright. First one is 21.
21? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. That's close. 21 does not hit. You swing your hammer, and he ducks.
Okay. Second one's 18.
18 also misses. He clashes You swing with the hammer again, and he clashes with his pincher spear and like growls at you and like leans in. Like, let's see. I'm looking up all the holy ground rules here. Attacking on holy ground is a loss of 6 points of honor for attacking immortal, 3 points for defending immortal. So also do 1 die 12 points of damage per 1 point quickening from both immortals and to everything, including the surviving immortal. The radius equal to both the immortals sense mortal range. This is a duel between immortals. You're not dueling an immortal, so you're fine. During the combat, all attack rolls are of 1 to 5 are considered fumbles. If a fumble accrues, there is a chance the weapon the immortal is using will break. Chance is 10% point for starting 5 with 5 and going down to 50%. Okay, alright, so the main thing that happens is you lose honor for attacking a non-immortal on holy ground. Okay, so, alright, Ramirez. Reinhardt. You swing at the frog, it dodges, you swing again, it clashes its pincher spear against your hammer, and it's like growling at you. That's what it's doing. And it's going to attack now. And someone sent me some. Who the fuck is sending? Okay. Hi. Hello, Davis. Turn your mic on. Hello. Okay. So you are clashing hammer versus pincher spear with the frog boy. The frog boy is going to attack you again. And 23. You got a 24 AC, right? Reinhardt.
Me? Yes.
Yeah. Okay, that's a miss.
Yeah.
20 is a miss. And a 24. Okay, so he basically he clashes spear versus hammer with you and growls in your face, and he comes and whacks again. You block with your hammer. He comes in again, he hits the force field, and finally he manages to come in with a bite and actually manage to pierce through the force field and bite your arm. So you take
roll higher than the AC.
Yeah. So it would be 5 damage, but you have resistance, so you take 2 damage from him biting your shoulder.
Okay.
So.
I'm
Okay.
learning something new.
What's that?
I thought they had to roll higher than the AC, not equal to or higher than.
No, they equal to or higher. Equal to or higher. All right, Zin. It's your move. You were speared with the javelin. And your friend Ramirez is doing these long baseball swings against one of the frog people, the 3 frog dudes that are against the wall. Meanwhile, Reinhardt's just been bitten by a frog dude. What are you gonna do?
I am going to cast. Wait. How far are they from me?
Yeah, about the same, 30 feet. The big frog guy's about 10 feet away because he's closer to you because he's in melee with Reinhardt.
Okay. I know what I want to do. I just don't know who to cast this on. I'll just cast it on the one nearest to me, so the one attacking Reinhardt.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Shout.
Shout, let it all out. These are the things I can do without.
The things I can do with.
Come on. I'm talking to you.
I'm
Come
talking
on.
to you.
Oi.
Come on.
The frogs stop fighting because they love that song, and they're your friends now. No, cast your spell.
Okay. 45.
45 damage.
Yep.
All right. What do I have to make save wise?
You gotta make a Fortitude partial or a Reflex negate.
Fortitude partial, reflex negate. Okay. And what was your dex your charisma mod again?
Charisma was +4.
+4. Okay, so that's like a 19. All right. All right. Let's see what I have better. Probably do both. I mean. Yeah, we're gonna do both. He's gonna try to reflex to negate it. All right, 19 is what we said.
Yep.
17, that doesn't work. 13, he crits on on the fortitude save, so he takes half damage. So how much damage was the total?
45.
45. Okay, he takes 22. All right, so he clutches his ears and he's like, "Rah!" as you do a massive like metal shout right at him, just like, "Rah! Wah!" And it's just really loud. It's like, "Rah!" And he quivers as you hurt his head, pop his eardrums, and you push him back a little bit with the scream. Meanwhile, in Pandemona, something else bad happens. So you're all running toward the portal, or namely, Devdin and Spider-Man are running toward the portal. I don't think Aaron and Larala have reacted yet. But you all need to make a will save.
Will is
Wisdom.
$20, not natural.
20. Okay, you're fine.
23.
You're fine. Spider-Man and Larala. Alright. And if I fuck this up, the good news is I've got 3 people inside me, so I can basically kind of I can redo the roll. Spider-Man is fine. He gets a 24. And Larala, this might fuck her up, actually. Larala gets a 13. Larala is confused for 2 rounds. Because the wind is howling and howling and deafening. Okay. The portal is getting smaller. Okay. Confusion, I believe there's a table I have to consult under the spell for the SID. Alright. Confusion 3.5 SRD. Okay. Yeah, I gotta roll D100. 90. Attacks nearest creature for this purpose. A familiar counts as part of the subject self. Okay. So Aaron, you notice that Larala starts clutching her head and looks like her head hurts a little bit, and then she stops and her eyes kind of widen, and she looks back up and she looks at you and she starts drawing her sword and howling at you. And oh, okay. It says attack. I can do the thing I normally do for attacks. Well, no, she's already got them out. She's already got the thing out. What's your AC?
Who?
Aaron, what's your AC?
Oh, my AC is a 17.
17. Okay, she looks at you, her eyes are wide, and she suddenly howls, and you see her face open up with her little spider mandibles, and she attacks you. She attacks you with her scimitar. You said a 17?
Yeah.
Okay. First attack is a 21. She hits. Second attack is a 22. Hits. She hits you twice with her scimitar. Let's see. Okay, and I didn't land on a 15 through 20 for that, so I can't do a critical. That's good. She bites you for a 23, which hits. And she attacks you with the big 4 spider arms, which are a nat 1. You catch one of her own spider limbs as it comes out at you, and she winds up hurting herself in the process. A 27 hits with the second one. A third one hits with her third one's a 12, which misses, and a fourth one is an 18, which hits. So I hit you with 2 spider claws, my bite, and my saber. So we got a problem now. So okay. You're looking at her, so you are not surprised. And I figured she's not focused right now, so I'm not going to do her sneak attack damage to you. Yeah. So, okay. So 16 damage, 20 damage, and you take a total of 28 damage from Larala.
That's fine.
Okay, yeah, you're... Do you have a healing factor at all? Or like fast healing or anything like that?
I do.
Okay, so you've already healed from the first time you got hit with the rocks. How much did you heal?
Well, I only got dealt 16.
So, but how much do you heal?
But my healing factor comes in whenever I drink blood.
Oh, okay. All right. So I gotcha.
So I got hit with 22?
You got hit with 28, so you're at 174. So yeah,
Yes.
so like you're not really surprised, like you're looking at her. So I mean, it's a surprise that she's doing it, but you see that she's not in her right mind right now, and she just goes ah, and she's like slashes you twice and bites you and starts stabbing you with her spider tentacles. But
it is obvious that she's incapacitated at the moment. That she is confused.
She's confused and crazy right now. Yeah. But she also does 3 damage. You catch one of her spider claws, and she deals 3 damage to herself just hitting you. So, all right. She's at 82.
Question.
Yes.
How long has it been since I've eaten, or since I fed?
The last you fed was the Cinnabite stuff. It's been a while.
All right, that would explain his annoyance.
Yeah.
It's only been a couple of days.
Yeah.
Okay, that would explain why he's somewhat annoyed.
So, all right, she's gonna be confused for one more round. Meanwhile, back in the temple, the Frog Boys. So, like Ramirez is wildly flailing at one of them. They are still holding hands, and they're gonna take a 5-foot step to the side, and they start readying to cast another lightning bolt. And this time they're gonna cast it on you, Zin. So Zin, you need to make a reflex save.
Okay. Wait, this is a spell, right?
Yeah.
Okay, question.
Yeah.
Reflex is +9.
Okay.
Would I add my spell reflex to it as well?
You mean your spell resistance?
Yeah.
We will deal with your spell resistance if you get hit, if you fail the. Well, okay, we'll do that in a minute. Let's do your.
Because I've got a reflex of +9, but in parentheses it says +7 to spells and spell-like abilities.
Wait. Is it okay? All right. So like total. Okay, so your total is a 9, but you also have +7 to spells or spell-like abilities because you're strong to that, right?
Yes.
Okay, then that total would be like 16.
Okay.
Yeah. So you'd have a 16 to reflex saves, for spells and spell-like abilities. So you'd roll a d20 plus 16.
Okay.
All right. So do it.
You said d20 plus 16?
Right. Your whatever your reflex save is. Your total reflex save is.
Okay. $24.
24. Okay, you make it. So you only take half damage from this. They fire a bolt of lightning at you, and you see it coming. You kind of create a slight magical shield and then roll out of the way. You only get lightly singed. It's normally 10 damage, but you only take 5 damage. So.
Okay, so I'm at 80. No. 70,
so you are at 78.
8? Okay. Yeah.
Okay. All right, Aaron. You have a crazy spider woman screaming at you and trying to stab you.
Yes. So I think I can make an exception.
Okay.
In terms of the character's backstory and everything like that.
All right.
And because I've told you and you know what it is, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Though he has stayed neutral for the most part and tried being kind due to his lack of feeding and his lack of nerves left, and that she attacked him.
Mm-hmm.
How far away is she from the river?
From the portal?
No.
How far is she away from
the river?
From the river? She's right. You're right on the shore of it.
I am going to essentially. I'm making 4 attacks on.
Okay.
2 of them are going to be for her legs, in particular.
Are you making a called shot?
Yes.
Okay. Are you talking about her human legs or her spider legs?
One for her human, one for her, one for her human, one for her spider.
Okay.
In fact, I'm going to use the first attack on the leg that I caught.
Okay.
Okay. The second attack will be going for her leg closest to the river.
Okay. Be her right
The
leg.
third attack will be going to her, well, wherever it lands. And then the fourth attack will be a bite attack. Now that's just for me.
Now, how are you attacking? Are you attacking with your rapier, or are you attacking with your fists or your claws or anything like that?
Rapier.
Rapier. Okay.
Now, we'll get to the snake as we go along with this.
Okay.
So, what is her armor class? So I know what I need to reach.
Hold on. We'll just go ahead and roll.
Okay.
Yeah, remember it's a called shot.
So, yes. So, the first roll is going to be a 25.
25 hits. Now this is you're slicing at the leg that you caught, right?
Yes.
Okay, you've hit.
Okay, so a D8 plus 5.
Are you trying to cut the limb off, or are you just attacking it?
I am doing it to damage.
Okay.
If it cuts off, it cuts off.
Okay, are you Okay.
I'm going to go for like one swipe to get it out the way, and then right after that swipe, I'm going for the right leg.
Okay, that's her humanoid leg.
Yes.
Okay. All right, yeah. Go ahead and roll your damage.
So
roll your damage for this first attack.
For the first attack, she takes 8 plus 5, so 13.
Okay. You slice
the next roll.
Slice the limb, and it doesn't cut it off though.
That's fine. The next roll is a 23.
23 hits.
Okay. She takes 11 damage.
Okay, now are you slicing at the leg, or are you just stabbing it? Are you slicing at the leg, or are you just stabbing it?
I am slicing at the leg towards the knee.
Okay, you slice low, you chop her leg off at the knee, and she howls in pain. You dealt more than 5 damage to the leg, and you didn't specify if it gets cut off, it gets cut off. So she starts going, she falls down.
Okay. I'm then going to go ahead and cut at her again.
Okay.
26.
26 hits. What are you attacking now?
Okay.
Just her body?
Just her body.
Okay.
And she takes 12 damage from that.
Okay. Alright.
And then the bite attack that I crit.
You crit? Okay. You hit then.
Which, yes. Give me 1 sec. Okay, now I have to admit that I was not prepared to have the vampire traits up. I do apologize.
Yeah. I wasn't prepared for her to,
You
like...
can hound on me for it.
I wasn't prepared for the confusion effect.
And she goes ahead and takes 5d6 damage times 2.
Okay.
And she is human, right?
She's half drow, Fang of Loth. She's basically half... She's part drow, part human, part spider.
Okay, so her blood is pretty much going to be as pure as normal, right?
It's gonna taste delicious. It's gonna taste delicious.
Wonderful news. So let me get this going.
How much damage do you deal?
So she goes ahead and takes 30 damage.
Okay.
From the bite. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and use one of my abilities, which there allows me to feed, gaining some health.
Okay, so for...
Oh wait, I also am. She's also taking 2d8 necrotic damage if that affects.
Okay, in addition to the bite, she took 2d... Okay, so in addition to 30 damage from the bite, she took 2d8 necrotic damage.
Yes, and then while I suck her blood, she takes a 1d12 from the sucking.
Okay, alright. Do your necrotic damage first.
Okay. She takes 9 damage from the necrotic.
Okay. Alright,
and then...
Okay, do you do damage?
Sucking, she goes ahead...
Do you deal damage to her hit points, or do you damage to your constitution with the sucking?
That's a very good question.
Yeah. This little trick to Pandemona didn't go well.
No, it did not.
It's interesting.
So Larala's gonna die again.
So she is actually taking constitution damage.
This is why we don't travel with vampires.
Yeah. Okay, so you're doing like one.
I also...
You're doing damage to her constitution with the sucking.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, with the necrotic, she's taking hit point damage, and with the 1d12, she's taking constitution.
Okay, alright, do your damage to the constitution.
Okay.
I mean, that might kill her right
She takes 12 damage from the she takes 12 constitution damage.
Okay. Alright, so you start draining her blood, she's down to 2 constitution, so that's a -4.
I gain 12 plus 9.
Okay.
So 21.
6. Okay, 6 times 17. Hang on. Okay, so because of the Yeah, so she just dropped 6 points from her hit points for 17 levels. So she takes an additional 102 damage.
She takes an additional what?
She takes an additional 102 damage. She is now at minus 95. And you drink her blood, and you stab the fuck out of her. She howls in pain. You bite her and drink her blood, and she goes still in your arms. Larala is dead again in a completely different universe. You have killed Larala Dumian.
Boy.
You have killed Larala Dumian. so
I then begin as a bonus action.
Okay.
Dash towards the portal.
Okay.
Oh Lord.
All right. I'm gonna pause the recording for a
That
moment.
just happened.
I'm just gonna because we're at 51 minutes.
Lord.